Today's backyard is so much more. A home office, kitchen, and staycation.
So make yours spectacular with paint. Our unique Armortech process keeps colors rich and they'll stay beautiful for years to come.
You'll never want to leave.
Serena Williams hosts the ESPYs. Join me as we celebrate the greatest athletes of the year. With guest appearances by Quinta Brunson, Rob Lowe, Allison Felix, Brian Tyree Henry, Nikki Glaser, and more. Please, including Prince Harry. I'm ready to serve these up.
This is insane.
ESPYs live tonight on ABC.
Time and temperature, sponsored by TD Bank.
From the Alex backstage at Sony Picture Studios, this is Jeopardy! Today's contestants are a school administrator from South Plainfield, New Jersey, Liz McKenna. A public librarian, originating from Lindenhurst, New York, Robert Boyle. And our returning champion, a customer support team lead from Burbank, California, Isaac Hirsch, whose 6-day cash winnings totaled $141,388. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy,
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. Welcome to Jeopardy! Following his 6th victory yesterday, I asked our champ, Isaac Hirsch, if fatigue might be beginning to set in, to which he replied, "It's definitely a marathon and not a sprint." Well, Isaac, I can relate to that, but I bet our new challengers, Robert and Liz, would welcome the chance to face off against a fatigued champion today. So let's see how this shakes out. Good luck to all of you. Here are your categories in the Jeopardy round. We begin with more than one meaning. Then, hey, let's go to the concert hall. We have occupational potpourri, women in government, 1980s amateur wrestling, and finally, celebrity Jeopardy favorite, states that end in Hampshire. Isaac, you start us off.
We'll go women in government.
Women in government for 600.
Condoleezza Rice's successor as Secretary of State. She visited more than 100 countries during her tenure. Isaac?
Was
Hillary Clinton? Women in government for 800.
South Carolina's first female governor. She had bigger plans for 2024, but they didn't work out. Isaac,
Was Haley?
Right again.
Women in government for 1,000.
In 1941, this congresswoman said, "As a woman, I can't go to war, and I refuse to send anyone else." Isaac.
Who is
Chase Smith?
That's not correct. Robert or Liz? Jeanette Rankin.
Jeanette
First
Rankin,
woman member of
okay.
Congress. Back to you, Isaac.
occupational potpourri
Occupational
600.
potpourri for 600.
In middle March, wealthy and powerful Mr. Bulstrode has this occupation, also a job in the game Monopoly. Isaac?
What
Was
is
Baker?
He is a banker.
Occupational potpourri for 800.
Each the main character of their own 2024 TV series, Renegade Nell and Dick Turpin are these robbers of the road in Old England. Isaac?
What are highwaymen?
What highwaymen? Occupational potpourri for 1,000.
Smith is the USA's most common occupational surname. Second is this, a job that's literally a grind. Robert?
What is Miller?
Good for 1,000.
Let's do occupational potpourri 200.
This protective job has given big brains time to think. Edward Snowden at a research center. Bill James, a pork and beans cannery.
Nothing.
They were security guards.
Security guards.
Back to you, Robert.
Okay.
Let's finish the category for 400.
An old line says an unpopular politician couldn't get elected to this job. Now with the upgraded name Animal Control Officer. Isaac.
What is dog
What's
catcher?
dog catcher?
Let's go to the concert hall,
for 600.
A popular design for concert halls has sloped terraces and is named after this type of area where a certain fruit is grown. Isaac.
What
Was
is
this
orchard?
orchard?
No, I'm sorry. Robert.
What is a grove?
That's also incorrect.
Oh,
Wanna
boy.
try it? That's called a vineyard.
Vineyard,
Back to you, Isaac.
okay.
Let's go to the concert hall. 800.
That's all for
Answer
800.
there.
All the daily double.
The only one in the round, Isaac, and you have found it.
I'll wager 1,200.
1,200,
Here's
please.
your clue in Let's Go to the Concert Hall. It's a daytime concert, so the program will include accessible stuff for the kids, like Mars the Bringer of War from this suite.
What is the planet?
What's the planet?
right.
Yeah.
The first
Concert hall for
violinist
1,000.
also has this title and gets a handshake from the conductor to show the maestro's respect for the orchestra.
Nothing.
They are the concert master.
Concert
Isaac.
master. Okay.
Amateur wrestling
Amateur wrestling
600.
for 600.
After having his spleen removed, cancer survivor Jeff Blatnick won 1984 Olympic gold in this heavier than heavyweight division. Liz.
What is sumo?
No, I'm sorry. Isaac or Robert? Heavier than heavyweight? That's the super heavyweight division.
Super heavyweight
Isaac.
Amateur
division.
wrestling 800.
Led by legendary coach Dan Gable, this school's Hawkeyes won the NCAA wrestling title every year from 1980 through 1986.
Was Iowa.
Isaac.
What is Iowa?
Yes.
Yes.
Wrestling
Wrestling for
1,000.
1,000.
Rick and Scott Steiner were 80s NCAA stars at Michigan before winning 7 WCW titles in this event, in which partners touch and take turns. Liz.
What is tag team?
You're correct.
More than one meaning for 6, please.
A handy kitchen wrap, and to prevent the attainment of an end. Isaac.
What is foil?
Was
Foil is
foil.
right. You have $4,200 in the lead as we pause for our first commercial break. But we'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned.
Today's giving summer.
And Eyewitness News Mornings at 10 is bringing the heat.
What could go wrong?
Stop it.
Join Charlene Alacott, Mike Marza, Sam Champion, and Danny Beckstrom
This is what you can look forward
for
to.
savory eats,
This is my happy place.
the sizzling AccuWeather forecast,
We're turning up the temperature.
and hot money-saving tips.
I'm talking half off.
Cool down with Eyewitness News Mornings at 10,
Call your friends, because if they're not watching the 10 a.m. newscast, they're missing all of this.
weekdays on Channel 7.
Hi, Eric.
Hi, Mel. Is now good for a quick catch-up on your plan?
Yes, that was great.
Has anything changed since we last spoke?
You know what? Yes, I'm thinking more long term.
Great. We'll make that change to your plan and adjust as needed.
This helps a lot.
Bye, Mel.
Bye. Make sense of your money with Citizens.
The excellence of driving a Buick is matched by the excellence of the dealership experience when you own a Buick. Buick, exceptional by design.
Sign and drive is here. Current eligible Buick or GMC lessees get this ultra low mileage lease on this 2024 Encore GX Preferred for around $327 per month with zero due at signing.
What does it take to be the most watched newscast in America?
We're approaching the gate now. The house was destroyed, but the flag not okay.
World News Tonight and Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
New York's most trusted local news source.
Every night.
Channel 7 Eyewitness News and World News Tonight with David Muir, New York's #1 news.
A champion can be an attorney, a puzzle designer, a stay-at-home dad. A champion can be anybody, so why not a priest, professor, dietitian, artist, editor, engineer, consultant, writer, bartender, actor? Why not you? Take the Anytime test on jeopardy.com and unlock your inner champion today. Liz McKenna is a school administrator from South Plainfield, New Jersey. And Liz, I understand you grew up watching Jeopardy with your identical twin, right?
That's correct. I have an identical twin sister named Kathleen, and we would watch Jeopardy. It was on from 7 to 7:30 in New York, and we had CCD at 7:30. So if we knew Final Jeopardy, we would make CCD on time. If we didn't, we would have to sprint the 6 blocks to CCD, and we would inevitably be late.
This is why you're such a good Jeopardy player, because you were heavily incentivized to
Yes.
be good at Final Jeopardy.
Or why I run marathons. I mean, who knows?
Either way, yeah, it's good exercise. Robert Voiles, originally from Lindenhurst, New York, is a public librarian and also, I don't want to say this wrong, an amateur clergy person, right?
Yeah, that's right. I am a wedding officiant.
Okay.
It started out as a joke with some friends from college who were engaged, and I mentioned that I was ordained online, and they made a serious offer for me to perform their ceremony. And ever since then, I've done over 7 ceremonies for friends and family. You know, it's just a good way to be included in it. So
You must be very good at it. You wouldn't be getting 7 invites.
that's
if you
what
were
they
not.
tell me. So, you know, and I'll just roll with the punches. So They ask, I'll keep going.
That's a great skill. Isaac Hirsch is our returning champion, a customer support team lead from Burbank, California. We don't know your middle name, Isaac. Tell us about your middle name.
My middle name is Blevins, which is Welsh for wolf cub. And traditionally in Wales, if you were given this last name, it's because you stole something, and it was like a mark of shame. And so now the American Southeast is just filled with Blevinses who have ancestors who were thieves.
All the people who were kicked out of Wales and had to come here.
They came here and they settled in North and South Carolina and all throughout the American Southeast.
But you're an honest Blevins, I assume.
I think so. Yeah, I mean, I guess I shouldn't admit to stealing anything. Yeah, I'm a very honest Blevins.
You've stolen some Jeopardy victories so far, and right now you have the lead and command of the board. Isaac, go ahead and pick a category and a clue for us.
States that end in Hampshire.
States that end in Hampshire for 600.
The first and only U.S. president from New Hampshire. He was also the youngest to serve at the time, age 48 at inauguration. Robert.
Who is Pierce?
It is Pierce.
Let's do Hampshire for 200.
In 1765, this future capital got its name to show that a boundary dispute with Massachusetts had ended peacefully. Liz.
Where's Concord?
Yes.
More than one meaning for 1,000.
To expectorate and to impale. Liz.
What is stab?
Sorry, no.
What?
Robert. Isaac.
What is spit?
What's
You're
spit?
correct.
States
States
that
that
end
end
in
in
Hampshire
Hampshire
for
for 1,000.
It'll be a notch in your belt if you know this town, as always, voted right after midnight on Election Day 1984. Reagan won 29-1. The polls closed first in Dixville Notch. New
Dixville
Hampshire.
Notch.
Isaac.
Okay.
More than one meaning, 800.
More than one meaning for 800.
A still area in a stream, and a group of journalists who agree to share their coverage of an event. Isaac.
What is a pool?
What's a
Right.
pool?
Women in government.
Women in
400.
government for 400.
Japanese-born Mazie Hirono became a naturalized citizen of this state in 1959 and a senator in 2013. Isaac.
What is Hawaii?
With Hawaii,
Women in
women in
government
government for
Her resume
200.
includes governor of Alaska, vice presidential candidate, and bear on the Masked Singer. Isaac.
Who is Palin?
With Palin,
Let's go to the concert hall.
concert hall for 400.
Don't leave a piano recital too soon. You might miss Prokofiev's showy Precipitato as one of these, not on the program. Liz.
Where's an encore?
Yes.
More than one meaning for 4?
Rover's Retort and an Oak's Outer Edge. Isaac.
What is bark?
Yes.
With Borg, amateur
amateur
wrestling for
wrestling
400.
At the 1980 NCAA Championships, Oregon State's Howard Harris won all 5 of his matches by fall, doing this to opponents. Isaac.
What is
Was
forcing
forcing them out of the
No.
ring.
Robert and Liz? That would be pinning them.
Pinning
winning
them,
by a pin. Back to you,
okay.
Isaac.
Amateur wrestling 200.
Amateur wrestling for
With many
200.
Western athletes absent, this country's wrestlers won 12 of 20 Olympic gold medals in 1980.
Was
What
USA.
is USSR?
Yes.
States
Was
that end in Hampshire 800.
USSR. States that
In
end in Hampshire for
1934, it got a
800.
bit breezy at this New Hampshire mountain, the highest peak of the White Mountains, with winds clocking in at 231 miles per hour. Isaac.
What is
Was Mount Whitney.
No. Robert or Liz? It's Mount Washington.
Mount Washington.
Back to you, Isaac, from
Okay.
clues left.
Hampshire.
Hampshire for 400.
Derry, New Hampshire, has a park named for a longtime resident family, including this first American in space and the 5th to walk on the moon. Isaac.
Who is Shepherd?
Was
Yes.
Shepherd.
Concert
Concert hall
hall
for 200.
It's a rule not to clap at this point during a symphony, but conductor Pierre Monteux called that artificial restraint. Isaac?
What
Was
is
the end.
No. Robert or Liz? It's okay to clap at the end. You're not supposed to clap between movements. Here's your final clue in more than one meaning. Having light-colored hair and a county carnival. Isaac.
What is fair?
Was
Fair is
fair.
right, yes. You have the lead with $6,400. Liz, you'll select first in Double Jeopardy. What do you return?
If you have generalized myasthenia gravis, picture what life could look like with Vyvgart Hytrulo, a subcutaneous injection that takes about 30 to 90 seconds. For one thing, could it mean more time for you? Vyvgart Hytrulo can improve daily abilities and reduce muscle weakness with a treatment plan that's personalized to you. Do not use Vyvgart Hytrulo if you have a serious allergy to any of its ingredients. It can cause serious allergic reactions like trouble breathing and decrease in blood pressure, leading to fainting and allergic reactions such as rashes, swelling under the skin, shortness of breath, and hives. The most common side effects are respiratory and urinary tract infections, headache, and injection site reactions. It may increase the risk of infusion-related reactions and infection. Tell your doctor if you have a history of infections or symptoms of an infection.
Talk to your neurologist about Vyvgart Hytrulo for GMG and picture your life in motion.
Serena Williams hosts the ESPYs. Join me as we celebrate the greatest athletes of the year.
With guest appearances by Quinta Brunson, Rob Lowe, Allison Felix, Ryan Tyree Henry, Nikki Glaser, and more. Plus this year's special honorees, including Prince Harry.
I'm ready to serve these up.
This is insane. The ESPYs live tonight on ABC.
This summer is the perfect time to get away with a great deal on your favorite Hyundai models. All backed by America's best warranty, plus 3 years or 36,000 miles of complimentary maintenance. Add more joy to your journey. Hurry in to the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get in and get away now. Now for a limited time, get 1.99% APR for 60 months on the Hyundai Tucson or Elantra. Hurry in to the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, New York.
Good morning, New York.
Good morning, New York.
Covering the biggest events right now. There's a lot going on here this morning.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Definitely.
I'm there too.
How was the news this morning?
And Good Morning America?
No, that's good.
Ready.
Of Sanctuary. Discover it for yourself with the Lincoln Summer Invitation. Lease the 2024 Lincoln Nautilus Premier for $529 a month for 36 months with $5,201 cash due at signing.
Getting sponsored in part by
After having UTI for 10 years at Eucora, we make UTI really proactive. We also make proactive urinary tract health products. Eucora is a lifesaver. Try today at eucora.com.
Prevagen. You might take something for your heart, but do you take something for your brain? In clinical trials, Prevagen improved memory. Prevagen, no prescription required.
There's twice as much money on the board now in Double Jeopardy. Good news for Robert and Liz. Let's see the categories. We begin with 19th century novels, then Animal Synergy, alphabetically last. We have #1 albums by people who aren't Taylor Swift, remember those? Then Air, followed by B&B.
B&B 或者什么
Two letter B's separated by one letter. Liz, select.
19th century novels for 12, please.
Nightmare Alley is 2 movies set in a traveling carnival. Change the L's to get this 1818 novel set in a crumbling mansion. Isaac.
What is Nightmare Abbey?
That's the book.
What's Nightmare Abbey? 19th century novels for 1600.
I must repair to the roulette table, ends chapter 1 of this Dostoevsky tale about a young man with a compulsion. Isaac.
What
is The Gambler?
Yes.
19th century novels for 2000.
A love rectangle and some science lessons are part of this German author and thinker's elective affinities. By Goethe.
By
Back to you,
Goethe.
Isaac.
Okay.
1200.
#1 albums for
In
1200.
2019, Taylor named this ex-Beatle, whose many #1s include 1982's Tug of War, as her second biggest influence after her Cats. Isaac.
Who is...
Was Lennon?
Lennon?
No. Robert.
It was McCartney?
That's correct.
McCartney,
Let's do Air for 800.
When he was assassinated in 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand was the heir to this empire. Liz.
What is the Holy Roman Empire?
No, I'm sorry.
What?
The Hungarian Empire.
Correct.
Let's continue with 1200 in Air.
The prophet Nathan helped convince this aged biblical king to appoint the son of Bathsheba as heir to the throne. Liz.
It was David.
Right.
19th century novels for 8, please.
Answer, Daily Double.
It's
Liz.
the Daily Double.
You have $400 right now, but as you know, you can wager up to $2,000.
2,000, please.
Betting the
Yes,
maximum
look, give us
allowable
the
on
clue.
19th century novels. Cynical clerk Newman Noggs has the same initials as the hero of this Dickens book he's in.
What is Nicholas Nickleby?
Nickleby, yes, you got it.
Alphabetical last for 1,600, please.
The answer there is...
Other Daily Double.
A chance to move into second here, Liz.
2,000.
Here's your clue in alphabetically last.
2044
Of the 6 U.S. presidents named James.
Who is?
With Madison. With Madison.
Taylor.
No, I'm sorry.
No.
James K. Polk.
Polk.
James K. Polk was the last one. Back down to 400. Select.
Alphabetically last for 2000, please.
Of the body's 206 bones, it makes you cheeky. In the cheek, that's the zygomatic bone.
Zygomatic bone. Okay.
A Christmas story set in Russia tells of one of these, Granny in Russian, who meets 3 wise men. Isaac.
What is babushka?
What's up?
Right.
Is babushka? B&B for 1600.
It's a statistical measure of how likely it is that some event will occur. Isaac.
What is probability?
What's probability of B&B for 2000?
This Arabic slang word means my love or my darling. Robert.
What is Habibi?
Good for 2000.
Let's do air for 1600.
Dark, nickname of the heir apparent of English King Edward III, who beat the French in battle at Poitiers in 1356.
Nothing.
It was the Black Prince.
Black Prince.
Let's
Okay.
do air for 2000.
This Byzantine emperor, the 8th to use the name, had no male heir, so he married off his daughter Zoe so she could reign.
Nothing.
It was Constantine.
Constantine the
Robert,
8th.
what's your next?
Okay.
Let's finish off air for 400.
Daughter of Felipe, Crown Princess Leonor is the heir presumptive of this country. Isaac.
What is?
Was Spain.
Right.
Number one album for 1600.
Here's a history lesson. Both this Billy Joel song and his Stormfront album were number 1 when Taylor was born.
Was my
December
life.
13th,
Was my
1989.
life.
Isaac.
What is We Didn't Start the Fire?
Was We
History
Did
lesson,
Start the
yes.
Fire?
Number
Number
one
one album
album
for
2000.
2000.
These emo titans, whose 4 number 1 albums include American Beauty, American Psycho, appeared on Speak Now, Taylor's version. Isaac.
Was Fall
Boy?
Was
It is
Fall
Fall Out
Boy.
Boy.
Animal
Animal Synergy 1200.
1200.
On the savannah, this big bird can see real good, and this equine has a keen nose. So the two, Ebony and Ivory, live together in harmony.
Nothing.
What are zebras and ostriches?
Zebras and ostriches.
Evading predators together. Back to you,
Okay.
Isaac.
Number 1 album is 800.
Number one album for
Taylor's
800.
first number 1, 2008's Fearless, was knocked out of the top spot by Beyonce's third, I Am Her. Isaac.
Who is Sasha
Was
Fierce?
Sasha Fierce. B&B for
800.
800.
Lynx rufus is the scientific name of this North American creature that can leap up to 10 feet. Robert.
What is it, bobcat?
Yes.
Let's do B&B for 400.
Whether preceding plague or not, it refers to inflammatory swelling, especially around your unmentionables. Liz.
What is bubonic?
Right.
Taylor for 4.
The Joker and the Queen, one of several Taylor collaborations with this pal, appeared on his 2021 number 1, Equals. Liz.
Was Ed Sheeran.
You got it.
Alphabetically last for 12.
Of U.S. state capitals, head east. Trenton, New Jersey.
Trenton, New
comes
Jersey.
last. Liz.
Okay.
Novels for 4.
Not so small female Laura Dern played Marmee in the 2019 movie version of this novel. Isaac.
What
is Little Women?
Yes.
Animal
Animal
Synergy
Synergy
for 2000.
The Galapagos giant tortoise allows some Darwin species of this bird to eat parasites off its skin. Isaac.
What are finches?
With
Correct,
finches,
with less than a minute to play.
less
Animal
than a minute
Synergy
to go.
1600.
Animal Synergy
The
for
cattle
1600.
species of this bird dines on insects that the water buffalo stirs up while it's grazing.
I got nothing.
Those are egrets.
Egrets.
Isaac.
Okay.
Animal Synergy,
Animal
800.
Synergy for 800.
A species of this crustacean, Tubicinella major, plants itself on southern right whales. Isaac.
What are barnacles?
What barnacles?
Animal Synergy
Animal
400.
Synergy for 400.
In the Kalahari, the drongo bird alerts the manner of this burrowing creature to predators. Isaac.
What are prairie dogs?
No,
Prairie
I'm
dogs?
sorry.
No.
Robert or Liz? What are meerkats?
Meerkats.
manner. Isaac.
Okay.
Alphabetically last 800.
Of the Pentateuch, the first 5 books of the Old Testament. Numbers is last.
Numbers.
And we will
And
not
we
find
will
out
not
what is last
have
in
enough time in
alphabetically
the
last.
final
Well, that was a tough
final
category. It might be for the
clue.
best. Isaac, you have the lead as we head into final. The category for you 3 today is countries of the world.
Countries
And
of the
this will be
world.
coming your way right after
If you have Graves' disease and blurry vision, you need clear answers. People with Graves could also get thyroid eye disease, or TED, which may need a different doctor. Find a TED eye specialist at isitted.com.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Like 2 rides above limit for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. So switch to T-Mobile and save.
Dupixent can help people with asthma breathe better in as little as 2 weeks. So this is better. Even this. Dupixent is an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma. It's not for sudden breathing problems. Dupixent can cause allergic reactions that can be severe. Tell your doctor right away if you have rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, tingling, or numbness in your limbs. Tell your doctor about new or worsening joint aches and pain or a parasitic infection. Don't change your stop asthma medicines, including steroids, without talking to your doctor. Ask your specialist about Dupixent.
We'll be back with Final Jeopardy right after this.
Tonight at 11, President Biden's first press conference since the debate.
Will his words calm Democrats' concerns?
Eyewitness News breaks down what's at stake.
It's an AccuWeather alert. Waves and tropical showers into the weekend. Downpours can cause some flooding. Timing and totals inaccurate.
And shark sightings in our area.
And what swimmers have been told.
Tonight at 11.
This is the GMC Sierra. Powered by the Turbomax engine. With the confidence of 430 pound-feet of best-in-class standard torque. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 1.9% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. Or current eligible GMC owners get over $7,800 total value. We are professional grade. GMC. Report.
Now report.
Uh-oh, I hope Jimmy Carter doesn't die.
We're coming back on the air during a critical time for President Biden, his presidency, and his campaign, and another potential make-or-break moment. The president is about to hold his first